Hey guys, Red here, bringing you another big video. Now I always wanted to plan, when I made this YouTube channel, always make one big huge video a month or every 2 weeks or so, and that's what I plan on doing coming back from my hiatus, if you would like to call it. I was gone for about mostly all of October, if you really want to call it that. You know, school, you know, if you're depressed, all that type of stuff that you would guess that I pretty much have that I've told you guys, so you understand that a hiatus is not really the best. So sorry about that. I hope I'm getting a bit better, but you know, it doesn't heal overnight. But in this video, I really wanted to go into doing more videos, of course, throughout November. That's my plan, and one of the big things I've always planned was to have one huge video where I recap everything from the recent couple of months, since the Lightfall, or since the last expansion reveal, up to the season changes, up to the stuff throughout October that I really haven't covered on the channel. A lot of the changes, because I missed a boatload of stuff that I haven't told you guys, and I want to go over some things that we heard recently, and stuff that we've been hearing since the Lightfall announcement. So we're going to go over a lot of the leaks, a lot of the changes, a lot of stuff, covering a lot of sources. So I hope you guys do enjoy, and if you guys do, then please be sure to subscribe and like. Also, I am doing another Lightfall Plus Annual Pass giveaway. I will be giving away another copy on November 12th, and I will be giving another copy on, I believe, December 14th. So be sure to subscribe and go down to the description down below and click on that link to get all the announcements for those Lightfall giveaways, so you can enter and get a chance of winning and come and play with us, because we had a giveaway 2 days ago. It was amazing, guys. You should have been there. We had like 100 people watch it. It was just fun and hilarious, and we gave away 2 copies of Lightfall. So if you want to get a chance of winning a Lightfall copy on any console, PlayStation, or on PC, be sure to join up there. Not Stadia, unfortunately, because Stadia is going bye-bye. But other than that, let's get right into the video. So I missed actually a lot of stuff in October. We're going to get to that because we haven't really covered a lot of those announcements on this channel specifically. And I know if you guys were going and listening to a lot of other Destiny 2 YouTubers, you might have heard some stuff and probably these things. So we're going to do a little recap there, but we're going to cover a lot of the recent stuff and a lot of the huge Lightfall leaks, and going back to August to see if the Lightfall leaks were correct, which, guess what, spoiler alert, they were a majority. And already leaning into the Lightfall leaks, we are leaning into probably a lot of those, you know, leak territory type stuff. So if you guys don't want to miss or don't want to be spoiled on that stuff, then best to click off this video, but you already knew that because it said Lightfall leaks in the title. But other than that, again, let's get right into it. So back in, of course, August 23rd, 2022, we got our first announcement on the Lightfall expansion. I streamed it, everyone was psyched, everyone was crazy, everything was just going mind-boggling, and of course we got some leaks that week before and the week of Lightfall's, you know, future and what we'll cover, and we got a lot of stuff, so let's get right into it. So Vapor, officially known as the Strand subclass, which was based on the idea of flow of life and death. Now, we know that is coming. That is what was revealed to us, and of course, this is more of a recap because you guys know this is no longer like a leak, but before it was. Now, this will be, of course, a poison aspect because it's of a subclass. Will be green, of course, and the Vapor is one of the keywords that you're going to use in the subclass. We don't know any really big strand abilities other than the grappling hook, and we're going to get trailers and a lot of stuff going from now into Season 19 into Lightfall. We're going to get a lot of trailers. If you guys were, you know, prepping for Beyond Light back in 2020, we got a lot of Stasis trailers, a lot of Stasis TWABs. We're going to get a lot of that again for Strand, of course, and it'll be really interesting to see the grappling hook subclass and then our other subclass. You know how each Guardian, Hunter, Titan, and Warlock will all have another super. Like, the Titan will have those, like, spinning jaw things. The Hunter will have, like, a roping super. And then, of course, the Warlock will have telekinesis. So there's going to be a whole other subclass that will have basically a whole other super, my bad, that you'll have. But we'll get more on it. But basically, this subclass is based on movement and transversal. So we basically got the gist of it. It was a leak, and now it is confirmed. Now, going into the story, we don't really know a lot about this story other than Callus is going to Neptune, and we're going to, of course, Neptune to unlock Strand. Now, we're going to get a lot of the story, internet connected narrative building from Season 19 into Lightfall, similar to how Season Arrivals went into Beyond Light and how Lost went into Witch Queen. There's a lot of stuff in Season 19 that I'm going to cover later in the video that's really going to spoil Season 19 for you if you haven't seen the other videos and the recent information that I've gathered. So please be sure to watch until the end if you want to understand more stuff when it comes to Season 19. But for right now, this is a little description for the story of Season 20, basically Lightfall. So, Ed, the veil concept, by the way, is not scrapped, but it was a given, like, concept for the witness and the power of the witness, but basically the veil is now the name of a item, an artifact, that Callus is going to go to Neptune to receive for the witness, so the witness can make cause the final shape, basically. So, everyone's favorite character, Callus, basically is in charge of a pyramid ship on the moon. The witness tells him to receive an artifact from Neptune, which is where of course, aliens are. Forgot their name, keep forgetting their name. Basically, I'll probably figure out the name. The people on Neptune, basically, we don't know if they're an ally or an enemy yet, but their home, basically, is Neptune. These friendly aliens teach us the new subclass in order to defeat Callus, but we are too slow. The witness grabs the artifact known as the Veil to help achieve the final shape, and basically, apparently, the Traveler and the pyramids will collide, causing a massive portal to appear at the unsure what the portal is at the time, and it's also unsure if it will be part of the final shape or Lightfall. I am betting, though, that in Lightfall we are going to lose at the end. I am so betting that. I don't feel like it will be like the Witch Queen where we'll end off at, like, we kind of won, kind of lost, but we don't really know. Like, of course, I kind of like that concept, but I wish Savathun kind of escaped, so it would be kind of like we lost in that scenario. I feel like Lightfall, we might kill Callus or something like that. However, at the very end, we will... I basically think of the whole Callus-Neptune thing as a distraction for the witness to go to Earth and blow up the Traveler or do something with it or corrupt or infect it. Again, we do know that there is a thing that we received back with Season of the Risen, basically, you know, showing off these different futures of what will happen. Of course, it hinted at the Leviathan being reborn, which was haunted, the Aramis ship stealer being revived, which happened, but then the other two is like a city destroyed or something, and then of course the Traveler infected. So probably expect the Traveler being affected at some type of point going into the future. So I could definitely see it be in Season 19 or in Lightfall. So get ready for that. But basically you see that we are going to try to go to Neptune to get Strand, but basically protect this artifact, but the witness will grab it, unfortunately. Now, moreover, that there is a lot of information on Season 18, and again, a lot of the information in Season 18 has become true. I'm not going to summarize everything in Season 18 already, because a lot of it's come true. Pirate-themed, Fortnite collab, Nezarec takes some role, but one of the goals during the season, if I haven't seen it yet, because I haven't played a lot of Season 18, so you can correct me, is that during the season, Osiris wakes up. We know Osiris will play a huge role in Lightfall and or the season before Lightfall, as he is in the promo art, and as if you go to the collector's edition, there's some type of vision that he tells Ikora about Neptune. But the goal at the end of the season is that Osiris kind of wakes up, and we're not sure how we get to this, but I think we need to collect something in order to do so. And bear with me, because there's actually some stuff later on this month that might hint towards this, you know, cool Osiris revival type thing, because remember, Osiris hasn't really waked up since the Witch Queen's, you know, deception type thing back at the end of Season of the Lost. So the Neptune City has a bunch of neon lights, 80s vibes all around. Ginzer tweeted something about Cyberpunk earlier, so it backs it up. Yeah, and then of course the Elizabeth Bray's fish is from Neptune, which we know is correct, and we know we are probably going to get more lore on this going into Season 19 and Lightfall, of course. I can't wait for the lore on the Punka, something like that. I think that's the name of the Bray's fish, the fish thing. So that be aware that we're going to get a lot more information. So with Season 19, there is minor spoilers that was confirmed by Destiny 2 Leaks, which is a legitimate source, and I said this earlier, that it will be Season 19 will be Rasputin themed, and is there something about preparing a war with the darkness. Now that has been confirmed by Liz, Destiny 2 leaks. And I did say that Season 19, it would be building up to a Rasputin-type season. We haven't seen Rasputin since really the beginning of Beyond Light. Of course, there was like little updates with it and Witch Queen, but we really haven't seen anything big. So this next season is really going to build up with Rasputin and Anna. Something to also keep in mind. A couple days ago, Destiny 2 leaks did say that someone will die in Season 19. And my belief, right here off my thoughts, because we don't have any clue on who it is that's going to die, but we know someone will. I think it might be Anna, but I don't know who it is. I feel like someone's going to die. Can't be Osiris, of course, but someone will die, and then that will really branch off into, you know, the beginning of Lightfall. I feel like someone will die at the end of that season, and then that will bring us to Neptune or some sort. It will kind of be like motivation to do something, that minor character death. It could be a major character, but I'm not sure. Something to definitely look at. Now, earlier this month, there was a huge announcement that Bungie is set to revive the Marathon series in a new way. I'll link the article, but it's definitely a little, cool thing to look at if you're a fan of the Marathon series. So it's like a video game that Bungie, of course, did have before Destiny. So if they're set to revive it in some way, in this like new way in 2023 or whatever, it'll be very cool to have that with Destiny. So something to really look at. Moreover, earlier this month, there was an artist who uploaded possible Destiny 2 Lightfall environmental design concept art to their ArtStation. So, as for a raid boss, it seems that there was an early concept for the Tormentors, a new enemy type coming in Lightfall. There's another rough and environmental sketch for this scene. As always, take everything with a grain of salt. But it is very interesting, as it might be already spoiling for us that the Tormentors will have one encounter in the new raid for Lightfall, because again, they're the Tormentors, they're a new enemy race, enemy type, whatever you want to call it. So probably there's going to be an encounter for them in the raid that a lot of people were probably thinking about when they were revealed, and now it really is branching into that point where we're going to have one encounter with the Tormentors. Probably the first or second encounter before the boss fight. I would not expect the Tormentors to be the major boss, but who knows? But it looks like it will be played on Neptune. Who knows? Because again, we don't know the location of the raid, but it really is hinting towards Neo Muna being the main place where the raid is. The head of transmedia at Bungie was hinting at a collaboration with Netflix for a mobile project. Very interesting there. We know that there's a lot of media projects being, in the works for Bungie, and of course they're going to reveal it sometime soon. We just don't know yet, but already hinting with a collaboration with Netflix could be something interesting there. The community event. There is a community event that will be happening in November for Season 18 Seasonal Plunder, if you haven't known already. There's a lot of triumphs, there's a lot of things in the database, and there's a lot of things hinting at this already, and it's been confirmed by LightGG, by a lot of those sources in-game, that there is a community event. We don't know how big it will be, but it will be happening soon, and of course, with November being the last month of Season 18, you would speculate that Season 18 will be the month that it will contain it, because December 6th is when Season 19 launches, so be aware of that. So this further community event is called a Rising Tide, and it will be basically donating coins to the Elixir Quarter, and then those coins will be something to help out build something in the Elixir Quarter, if that makes any sense. So some of the NPCs enshrined for this event has been leaked. To summarize, you play activities for coins, deposit them in donation chests, and then observe the new things built as they emerge. And what rewards will they be? It is currently unknown, but there will be rewards set with it. I remember when I was looking at a lot of stuff for Festival, I did see stuff for it. So it looks like November will play as the month for this event. The release date, I believe, right now is unknown, but it should be sometime soon. I don't expect it to be a late November, but we'll find out sooner enough. There is a triumph where it is called, that it says, be called by a disciple of the witness. So it might hint at a huge Season 18 ending being huge, which would be really interesting. Of course, I don't think we're going to get an announcement for Season 19's, narrative and stuff till the week of or the week before. So Season 18 ending might be huge in this scenario after this event, and this seasonal event might hint towards something to do with the character death of Season 19, or might be hinting towards, how Osiris is revived. As we know, Osiris will be revived soon. Probably this event might have something in there that might be connected to the revival or to the sense of how Osiris is going to wake up, basically. So be aware of that. And of course, his community goals are on rebuilding something similar to how, if you were here for Season of Dawns, building the Lighthouse event back in 2019, there will be basically something to do there for, of course, rebuilding something and rebuilding stuff in the Elixni Quarter, which is very interesting stuff. There's also a lot of stuff with the changes coming to the weapon crafting. There was changes recent that I just was now aware of, that Bungie is planning to do a lot of changes for weapon crafting, for crafting individually, for, of course, Lightfall primarily. So to address the issues that they have from, of course, the community and what the developers are thinking, the developers are working on changes that are planned to roll out with Lightfall. They are not finalized as they are being developed and testing, but the general plan is as follows. So they have goals, which I'll read out, and then the strategies for that goal that I'll read out after. So one of the goals is to reduce deep sight weapon hoarding. The strategy that they're planning is introducing alternate ways to earn deep sight currencies. There's another goal, reduce bad luck in weapon recipe unlocking. The strategies provide opportunities within the crafting system to allow users to dermistically choose what weapon to target. There's another goal, reduce loadout stress. The strategy, reduce player incentives to equip a suboptimal deep sight or crafted weapon. There's another strategy where, of course, to reduce that's what I just said, my bad. Another goal where is to improve the value of weapons rewards from master raid content, and a strategy, as mentioned in the sandbox, give the new Lightfall raid adept weapons access to enhanced perks. Note this is going to be not going to be full freedom crafting in this. So we can now confirm that the Lightfall raid will have adept weapons. Of course, that was probably something that a lot of people was already thinking, similar to how VOW did, but we can now look at having the Lightfall raid having adept weapons and then being craftable there, which is pretty awesome. So those are some of the Lightfall leaks that we, of course, gotten. Season 18, big ending probably with the community event, and of course with Osiris waking up. Season 19 with that character death, and with planning a war with the darkness, with Rasputin and Anna being centered, and of course planning to get ready for Neomuna. Could maybe be a live event at the end of Season 19, but time will tell there. That's just speculation. And of course Season 20 will be when Lightfall releases. We don't really know a lot about Season 20 that will be releasing with Lightfall, but it's probably something very connected, similar to how Risen was with Witch Queen. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this long video. I know it was something a bit different, but I know I haven't been posting a lot, but I thought it was pretty cool to wrap a lot of stuff up that we really haven't talked about in a while, and it was pretty awesome. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you guys did, then please subscribe and like, because that would mean a lot. But other than that, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.